Very good. Well, first of all, I want to express my gratitude to the Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West for providing the funding that has really been needed to allow us to help people during this terrible pandemic. And I'm broadcasting right now from the Jewish Family Service Central New Jersey Food Pantry Program, which has seen a sharp increase in demand as a result of the pandemic. Prior to the pandemic, there were 2,600 people on a yearly basis who sought help from our food pantry program. And that 2,600 people was an all-time record. Since the pandemic began in March 2020, we are currently serving 1,400 people a month. So the increase has been dramatic. And again, without the support of the Federation and other funders, we wouldn't have been able to meet this tremendous increase in demand. Other services that the agency provides: mental health. What we've experienced recently is tremendous stress and anxiety and family breakdown as a result of what has happened to our society. And families have a lot more issues as a result of children not being able to go to school or becoming recently unemployed, and has sought the services of the agency in order to help them deal with the stresses of everyday living. We also used to provide educational programs in person about parenting and loss and bereavement and a whole host of issues that involve mental health. The agency had to transform ourselves and provide both mental health services and these educational programs virtually. So all of these services are now done by a HIPAA-compliant Zoom platform. So people basically, just like we're doing right now, basically getting the information at their places of work, or getting mental health services at work or in the comfort of their own home. So we've been able to really expand our reach to people as a result of telehealth. Another service that we provide is home health aid and nursing services. And everyone is well aware of the tremendous difficulty that people have had staying at home as a result of chronic medical conditions. So our agency has always had a home health aid and nursing service to help frail homebound people stay in the dignity of their own homes. That's one of, again, a major purpose of this agency. This service continued through the pandemic, and a lot of our older people were terribly frightened about going into a nursing home setting where their health was definitely much more at risk. We at Jewish Family Service provided the home health aides and the nursing staff to help people stay in their own homes by providing a bathing service, a companionship service, a shopping service, helping them with ambulation in the home, taking walks. And we were able to do that. We served 260 people a week on our home health aid program, including Holocaust survivors. Not one case of transmission of COVID. 260 people a week over a 7-month period. Not one case of transmission of the disease, because we did a lot of safety precautions and procedures right at the beginning of the pandemic. So we're very, very proud of that record. Meals on Wheels is another, Kosher Meals on Wheels. We were serving 80 individuals on a daily basis prior to the pandemic. Currently, we are serving throughout Union County 125 people on a daily basis who receive a hot meal at noon, really from Elizabeth all the way to Berkeley Heights and New Providence. So again, it's another service. This program provides 1/3 of the RDA on a daily basis of what homebound elderly people need. Jobs is another area. The unemployment rate is extremely high in Union County and throughout New Jersey and the country. And our job counselor has been working not only offering group opportunities and networking opportunity events through Zoom, but also providing individual work on resumes and other social networks that people need in order to get employment. So one of the last programs I want to talk about is Uniper. And what Uniper is, it's actually now retitled the Ross Family Virtual Senior Center Program. And by the end of November, we will have 100 homebound elderly people on this virtual senior program where they'll be sitting in the comfort of their own homes and have the opportunity for a live interactive session of other older people who are receiving an exercise class through their television set, or a yoga class, or a discussion group, or a nutrition group, or a diet group. You know, so all these programs that were offered previously at senior centers are no longer operational. They're older people at the highest risk population. We are now offering this virtual program through Uniper, and older people will have the opportunity to participate live on a daily basis, but also have access to the virtual senior center library where they can enjoy many other activities that are pre-recorded. So as you can see, this agency is very, very active during the pandemic and delivering the necessary critical services to people of all walks of life, of all ages, of all income groups. And we're basically here to serve the community in many, many different ways. And again, I want to thank the Federation for helping us do that.